Howdy Humans, welcome back to my channel. This is Micah, and I am so thankful that you have decided to spend a little bit of time with me tonight. I always appreciate you spending some of your valuable time with me. Today we are here to do our bi-weekly cash stuffing for my last paycheck of August. I'm really behind on uploading videos, so my goal is to have this up maybe in the next week or so. Sorry, life's busy. It's insane. Okay, so we are going to start, as always, we're just going to get our change taken care of from the previous 2 weeks. Our first amount is $3.54. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 50, 4. And the next one I think is supposed to be 353, but I've got 352 here twice, which you can't see because the print's tiny. But let's see what we've got. We've got 1, 2, 250, 275, 10, 20, so $3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 51. Wow, 351. I did not think that we would have quite that much. Okay, so we'll just cross that one off too. All right, great start. That is, as always, one of my very favorite challenges, and I love it. So let's move that out of the way for the time being, and let's go ahead and empty my wallet from the last 2 weeks. We got little bits and baubles left in here. So that's for my spending, and then groceries had $5 left, which is great. Smokes had 3. Gas is empty. Going out has a whole 20. I was back to my homebody ways. Eating out is empty. Household has $1, but that goes into its rollover envelope, which this is the wrong binder. I'm still figuring out where everything is. It's in this one. So we'll just throw that one in there. Pets. This also just goes into a rollover envelope. It's got 7. All right. And now we can move that out. Kids has $1, and I don't unstuff that. I just leave that in there. Giving is empty. Supplies still has its 10. And then credit card is empty. So we'll move those over here. So what are we stuffing today? This is the accumulation of my paycheck for the week, as well as my son paid his cell phone bill and his car insurance. So it should be right around $2,000. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you guys will see as we move through, I've made some changes to my bills, saving myself a little bit of money, which is great. 51.50. $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60, $82, $20, $40, $60, $83, $20, $40, $60, $84, $20, $40, $60, $80, 5, 20, 40, 540, tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So $2,020. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start off with bills, as usual. And the changes that I've made, as you can see, these envelopes are falling out, this is HBO and Netflix. We use Verizon for our cell phones, and they now have a plan that includes HBO. It's like HBO and Max, or I'm sorry, it's Max and Netflix, I think. And then we already have on my line, we already have like the Hulu and Disney Plus. So on my daughter's line, we put the HBO and the Netflix. So, and it was like an extra $10 a month versus the $40 that I was paying for these two things every month. So we don't need these envelopes anymore. And if you're interested in these two dashboards, if you want them for your budget binders, shoot me a message and I'll send them to you. Obviously, I only have one set, but I'm not guessing that there's going to be a ton of people who are interested. So there you go. So what we're doing today is we're starting with rent. It gets $1,050. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 50. So I think I've got 2 more months that it's going to be $1,050. So I am dreading that increase. All right. And then Apple just gets its $1. And that is it for bills this time. So then we're going to go to our weekly spending. Groceries gets $200. And I've changed up the way I do this, so bear with me, because instead of doing 200s, I've got 100, a 50, a 20, 2 10s, a 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did that so I just have a little bit more flexibility. You know, if I just need to go to the dollar store to grab something, I really don't love giving them a $100 bill. So 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $200 as usual. That seems like kind of our sweet spot for groceries, and hopefully it stays that way. But groceries are expensive. Smokes gets 50. Gas gets 30. That's good because I need to get gas. Going out is getting its regular 40. In the hopes that I actually make myself leave the house, right? Eating out, we are going back down to 65. If you watched my last video, you know I had bumped it up to $100 for the last time, and that was because my apartment was getting remodeled. They completely redid my entire kitchen and both of my bathrooms, and it looks awesome now, but we didn't have a kitchen for the better part of last week, so we had to eat out. That's why I bumped up our budget for that one. So household is getting 40 this time because with that remodel, I no longer have basically any storage in my bathroom other than a very small vanity under the sink. And I've got stuff and things that I need to storage. So I'm going to get some shelves to hang up. And so that's why that's getting a little more this time. That's the thing. That's what I love about this. This is flexible. You know, doing cash stuffing is flexible to what your life needs right now. And right now, I need a little extra in my household envelope. Pets gets its regular 25 because those little yahoos are doing just fine. Kids is getting its regular 30. Giving gets 10 as per usual. Supplies gets 10. And man, I have been trying so hard. I've been like wanting to order like planner stuff the last like week or so, and I don't need anything. I don't need anything. So I'm trying real hard to keep my no on that one. $50 is my regular spending, and that just goes right here in my little wallet, and then it can go away. Okay. Our regular sinking funds. We are skipping school lunch one more payday, and then we'll start probably stuffing that again. So holidays is getting $20. Emergency fund is getting $20. And that one is, you'll see, I'm going to film a condensing video and my month end stuff after this. And I had to use a big portion of my emergency fund to cover the rest of my car insurance, which doesn't make me super happy, but that's why it's there. So subscriptions is getting 5. Dental is getting 5. Medical is also getting 5. Most of these are just getting 5. Car maintenance, birthday. Jenna and Wyatt are both getting 5. And found out today that Wyatt, my little shark-loving boy, one of his classes at school is going to Key Largo, Florida, later this year for a, like, immersive marine biology. Hi. Okay. They're going to Key Largo, Florida for, like, an immersive marine biology thing, and we are going to make it happen for him. Like, this is such a huge opportunity. I'm so excited. He is insanely excited. So we're going to make it happen. So I've got to start beefing up the travel because I have to go with him. Because I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Wyatt is autistic. He is 17 years old and he is autistic. And I spoke with his teacher today about the trip, and he just also, you know, he just would feel better having someone that Wyatt is a little more familiar with for those few days to, you know, just be there to lend a hand if needed. So I'm going with him, which is awesome. I love doing things like this, and it'll be great. But travel got 5, Girls' Day got 5. But yeah, so I need to start beefing up my travel envelope. Beauty is also getting 5. Investing gets its regular 5. School is fully funded, so it is good to go. If you saw my last Mini Mania, then you saw that. Planner is getting 5. Glasses, also 5. And clothes, I need to be working on too, because I have not worn a bathing suit in probably 20 years. And as part of this trip, I'm going to need to be able to get into the ocean. I guess I could get in my regular clothes, but I would feel anxious about that. So I need to buy a bathing suit. So clothes gets 5. All right. And that is all of those binders. And then in low priority, the only thing happening in here is I got another $10 cash out from Upside, which is an app that you can use to get money back on gas. My link is down below. As always, I had another $10 cash out. So that's going in there. And that is it. Okay, so now we are on to savings challenges. First up, of course, we are going to put all of this rollover from last payday from my wallet over here. And I think the rest of these are ones. Great. Okay. Let's start. I'm going to put this right here. So we've got that handy. We'll need that. And we've got a good amount for savings challenges this week. Yay. So we can do a big one. We haven't been able to do a big one in like a minute. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 65, 66. I think the 5s are going to be where we come up short this week. And actually, I think we might have enough to do another big one. That would be great. Last ditch is going to be that I clear this out to pay for Wyatt's trip and my portion of it as well. So 20, 40, 60. Is that my only other 5? Oh, it is. Goodness. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one, 63. And normally I would have, you know, for $63 I would overstuff, but because we have like no 5s, we're just gonna do this. Awesome. Okay. And then we'll be able to actually make some good progress towards some of our larger challenges this week, which is great. We're gonna start in Pretty Kitty, which I love. We have nothing for the penny challenge, which is fine. Crazy for Kitties is a roll and save. So let's see what we got. 5. Well, there's our 5. And actually, we have another 5 right here. So I'm going to take that and put in a 10. This binder just does not, like, stay down. I just hate the way it, like, flops up constantly. That's one thing I don't like about this particular binder. So, like this one, we can put a 20. We haven't been able to do that in weeks and weeks and, gosh, maybe even months. Awesome. All right, our little Easter egg hunt. Let's do, you know what? I'm going to do 2 baskets. Then I can just put in a 20. And like I said, those have been so hard. Those bigger numbers have been so hard recently to get to. So that's great. All right. And then this one is for travel. Zebras are $20. How many 20s do I have? Well, we'll just put in 1 for the moment. Try not to get too exuberant here. But then we only have 1 more. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and do it. That way, go ahead and grab it. I can move this over to travel and we'll have a nice start. That's 100, 50, 20, 40, 200. It's in this binder. Yep. All right. Maybe a little cheaty, but good enough. And so this I'm just going to move to the side since we knew exactly where that one went, and I'll track that later. All right, so $10. Our little coffee run. Actually, let's see, I got another 5, so let's do that and put a 10. And then save by number. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, this is nice because, you know, there's been a couple weeks where, like, really, I've only been able to put in $1 into this. I just was not serving myself with my spending habits. And I'm trying really hard not to beat myself up over it. We're back on track now. Everything's good. But, you know, it's really hard not to beat yourself up when you get off track. All right. This one, we've got, this is Rainbow Baby. So we've got $1. This one is 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we actually got to put a 20 in here. Yay! Makes me so happy. It's really the little things, right? It's really the little things. I get so excited over these games and stuff like that. It just makes me happy. So anyways, what are y'all up to? I'm guessing for most of us, school is back in session. Is everyone surviving? The first couple of weeks are always a little rough over here. Save by number. Let's do a 7. You know, with Wyatt having his little quirky dude moments, it always takes us a couple of weeks to get in the swing of things with school. Do I have $3 in here that I can put in a 10? I do not. Okay. So 5, 6, 7. That's okay. You know, so it takes us a couple of weeks to kind of get into the swing of things, to him, you know, get him back used to the schedule and all of that stuff, which is fine. You know, we always get there. We're going to do a 20 in here. It's our last 20, which is fine. I think that's our last one that wants 20s. So, yay. But yeah, so the first couple weeks are always a little bit of a challenge, but I think we've hit our stride now. $10 for car loan. Oh, if you watched my last Mini Mania, then you know I finished my $2 version of this, and I was able to go this week and make an $80 payment towards the principal of my car. Whoop, whoop. Like, made me so excited. It was principal only, no interest. Yes. Yes. Made me so excited. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So $10 for Year of the Dragon. Yeah, so I think we're back, you know, I think we're back on track now. He's settled in and everything. So, and then roll the dice. And we are down to 1s in here, which is fine. Okay. $3. I feel like my dice, like, really has a thing for certain numbers. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. See, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so I hope all y'all are settling into your routines, or if you're right at the beginning, may the odds be ever in your favor. It's always a challenge, right? Getting the kids back into it. All right, so we are done here. This is what we've got left. So I'm going to take a couple bucks here. I'm just going to grab them. We've got a B, a D, and an E. They were in order, and I didn't even have to try for that. All right, so B is for Bubba, which is Wyatt. That's his nickname, is Bubba. Be great if I could get this full before our trip, because then I could give that to him for extra spending money. D is for dental, which I've started looking at some pricing for some of the dental work I need done, and that's scary. So not this year, that's for sure. E is for Emma, and I don't know if that will be the case. It may end up going to emergency fund. I just took a trip out there. I'm going out there again in October for work, so I'll be getting to see her then. And so I think that I might not start planning another trip for out there, maybe for a year. We'll see. We'll see. Even though I would love to see her every day. We are going into a month ahead. Now, because we don't need Netflix or HBO anymore, I'm going to pull these out. And I'm going to reallocate this money I'm just going to take it like this and just reallocate this money into the other envelopes. All right, so really we've got rent, phone, electric, car, and Comcast is it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna okay. So because this is such large bills, and this has all been, well, let's see what we can do, okay? So 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 is car. It's gonna get $6. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4? So I can do a 10. Four again, so 1, 2, 3, 4 gets $5. I'm trying to look and see if I can like kind of pull some of my larger bills in here. Nope, doesn't look like it. That's okay. 6, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is car again, and it gets $6. I'm going to take that 10 and 2 5s out of there just to condense it down. Then I can do 5 and 6. This makes sense in my head. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $2. $5 or no, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So rent again, which is fantastic, and $1. Every dollar matters, right? And that's what we say. 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3. It's 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting down to like, there's not a whole lot left here. This gets $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes back to rent. It's got 5. I'm just going to put the 10 in there, actually. We're just going to do it that way. And then 2, 3, 4. We've got $5 left. So the next one gets 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So that is it. I know I'm getting a little loosey-goosey with the month ahead binder. I need to go through, actually, I think because I've made so many changes to my bills, I think I want to go through and kind of rejig how this goes and maybe do like one of the trackers where like each icon is worth X amount of dollars or that sort of situation, because it's just getting a little silly with the dice. So that's what I think. That's what I'm doing. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what your money win is this week. We haven't done that in a while. Mine obviously is the changes I've made to save myself, you know, a good amount of money each month, and we can put that straight into other categories. So let me know what yours is down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.